What up, what up, what up, what up? Hey, Jennifer, what's up? Not much. I just coming in. I wanted to talk about my experience at the War Tour, what all happened and shit. I'm gonna switch seats. I'm good, Jennifer. Not bad. Been tired the last few days, bro. Working a lot, trying to catch up. Trying to catch up from taking a day off of work. So, what up, Frank? Frank the Tank in the chat. Frank the Tank. Oh, he's at the Detroit show, Glenn? That's dope, bro. I actually ran into one of my subscribers at the one in Fort Wayne. He said he watches me in Triple T but doesn't get online very much. I can't remember the gentleman's name, but he was cool, man. I liked him. He was nice. It was nice. Yeah, the Detroit show looked dope, Glenn. Yeah, so it was good. It was good. I got to meet up with Hard Target and Simple Man before the show. Uh, which was cool. Was unexpected. It was not planned out. It was not something that I planned out with them. It just kind of happened. Um, so that was dope, man. Meeting Simple Man at Hard Target was fun. The personas that you see online, them cracking jokes and having fun and shit like that, it's pretty much them in real life. I mean, they're just two, I don't know, in my opinion, two normal guys. Which was, I thought they're a lot taller than what I thought. For some fucking reason, I thought they were shorter, like more my height, but they're both about 3 inches taller than I am. Yeah, they're good. They're funny in person. Oh, yeah, she met Target. You don't have Instagram, do you, Frank? I forgot you don't follow me on Instagram. I did post on my YouTube, I think. Yeah, uh my daughter got to meet Hard Target, Simple Man. We met over like where they were eating at this little restaurant right before the show, and went over there and was bullshitting with them. Uh, my wife, my wife got a drink with Target, and we was just all bullshitting, and took some pictures and stuff. My daughter, she was all nervous, and which is cool, she's nervous about that shit. Um, but it was like I said, it was kind of unexpected. We talked and bullshitted. My daughter made like an animation for them and showed them the animation, and that was cool. Um, yeah, so that was a cool experience, and we was all just sitting in there bullshitting. And our target's like, "I'm gonna go out and smoke. Well, I'm gonna come out with you." And my wife came out too, and we was all out there smoking, and um, Simple Man came out, and we was all bullshitting and shit. And all of a sudden, Adam walked up. Just come out of nowhere. I think he might have been like on the tour bus or something because we was at the side of the venue. Yeah, I'll say Target is a good dude. I'll say that for sure. Um, he's I wouldn't say like he's not a cocky, arrogant guy. He's just a dude. Like I don't know. He's just a dude. We bought so much fucking merch from them. It's not even funny. I ain't even got my fucking trailer made hats on. I got two Trailer Made hats. One that says Trailer Made across the top. Then the other one's black and white hat that says Landed the Free because fuck you. And my daughter bought a bunch of shirts. My wife bought a bunch of shirts. We bought a shirt off Dusty. My wife got a picture with Dusty. I didn't post those pictures. But Dusty was cool as shit too. He was a good dude. I will say this: Dusty's a pretty quiet guy, like very polite, which is super dope. Um, yeah, dude, Alex, we spent probably I don't know close to $300 on merch. But in my opinion, man, they had shit that they don't have online. Like I got a War Tour shirt. War Tour shirts. If you go and you have a minimum amount of money, the War Tour shirt is dope. It's comfortable. It's nice. That's probably my favorite. That's the only shirt I got was the War Tour shirt. But they got all kinds of shirts. So, um, but we're all standing outside smoking, and Adam comes walking up. And Adam was cool as shit too, but like I almost felt bad like for taking the picture or whatever. Like I asked him for a picture for my girls, my wife and my daughter. I wanted all of them to get a picture together. And I felt kind of bad because technically you're supposed to pay like $100 to get a picture, like the VIP treatment or whatever. And but I didn't feel bad by the end of the night because Adam stayed after the show and met everybody. Everybody that wanted to stay after the show, he took pictures with them, all that shit. So I didn't feel as bad. I just didn't want. I don't know. I'm weird, bro. Like I don't want to be like a burden. And I kind of explained that to Hard Target, like I don't want to be a fucking burden, bro. Like I just, I know my daughter wants to meet you, my wife wants to meet you. Um, and they took extra time like signing shit, which was cool for my kids. I had Hard Target and Simple Man sign my War Tour shirt. So I thought that was pretty dope. But it was kind of this is my thing. Okay, I'll say this: Simple Man and Hard Target. I bullshit with them online a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's like meeting two buddies, in my opinion, like two guys you kind of know. Meeting Adam was like a surreal type of moment for me because I've been listening to this dude's music for like 5 years, probably longer than that, maybe like 8, 9 years. It started, yeah, it was before 2020, so it was like 2018 when I first started listening to Adam. Um, and then he linked up with Tom, and I liked him even more. But anyway, it was surreal meeting Adam just for the simple fact that this some dude I've been listening to his music forever. Uh, if I'm honest, he's probably my favorite artist. So yeah, the Adam thing, it didn't have me starstruck. I just was like, I didn't really know what to say because I hadn't really interacted with him a whole lot. And if you haven't noticed, like I'll say Adam's kind of a hard dude to read a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying he's anywhere like a diva. He was super nice to my kids, super nice to my wife, super nice to me. But, yeah, it's like meeting a total stranger for the first time. Meeting Hard Target and Simple Man was like the first thing I said to Simple Man. I walked up into where they were eating at. I snuck up behind him and called him number five. You know what I'm saying? So it was like we already had like a couple jokes we could fucking jab at each other. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a little bit easier. With Adam, I just don't know him. So, but it was super dope. Super dope meeting him. Super dope meeting him. Or meeting Simple Man and Hard Target. Then like I said, Dusty Lee was dope too. Uh, and the show was just fucking great. Okay. I ain't even got to the show yet. I mean, we met them all before the show. And the show was just super dope. I mean, you think Adam shows intensity and shit like when he's jumps up on a podcast sometimes, like where he's like that carries that fuck you type of energy. It's completely different when he's performing, bro. Like he had that. I say what you want about Adam. Everybody, everybody on the Creek Squad side's got something to say about him, but he had that whole fucking place rocking, bro. Whole fucking place rocking. And motherfuckers were getting amped. He played Catch Hell, Die Tonight, Racism. There was a few other ones that he played that were like he did, none. I'll say none of them really did. Uh, like Hard Target and Simple Man did a couple new songs. They did country rap tunes, and man, there's another one off the Trailer Park Boys album that they did. It wasn't El Dorado. It was the other one. It was like the one they came out with after Blasphemy and High Ryan, and I can't remember what it's called. So, but the country rap tunes, bro, I wish I would have like got that like on camera with them performing that and my daughter like jamming out to it because that show's dope. Like that's one of our favorite songs. So like, we was fucking getting it, and we didn't care who was like watching us or nothing, man. We was like, fuck it, we're going all out, bro. So it was an awesome experience. Um, I can honestly say like I was like this fucking close to buying tickets tonight for the Harrison, Ohio one and just going anyway. Like fuck it, and going twice. But you got to have this thing called money, and the way money works is you got to have it to be able to do shit. And I don't have it, bro. So I don't know. I'm super hyped for them guys. I'm glad they're getting out on the road, bonding together, having fucking good time. And I think they were all kind of worried. I wouldn't say worried. They didn't really say it, but they were kind of like, I don't know how many people's going to show up. It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday. We don't know how many people's going to show up. And I'm telling you, that place is not a very big venue. Don't get me wrong. Not a very big venue. But I would say there was probably 400 people in there. I mean, it was fucking packed for a Sunday night. And shit, motherfuckers were getting it. Like when I first played, when Simple Man and Hard Target got up and played country rap tunes, like people, it took people a minute. Like they were kind of like the crowd was kind of flat. The crowd was kind of weird sometimes. It was like they were kind of flat. But after like country, I mean, we were fucking getting it. But after country rap tunes, it's like everything just started popping off, bro. And everybody was hyped for Dusty Lee. Everybody was hyped to the max with Adam. I thought there might be a couple fights break out. Like I had to put my girls. I had this drunk guy in front of us, and he knew every one of Adam's lyrics, bro, like by heart. And he was fucking sloshed. And he kept like he bumped into my wife once, and I brought my wife. He didn't mean to, but I was almost to the point where I was gonna fucking punch him. So I moved my wife back, and you know, but other than that, there's a few drunk people. Like one dude almost did get hit, and it was like right at the beginning of the show. It hadn't even started yet. This dude was trashed, and he came up this behind me, and he got like super close to my wife, and I like grabbed my wife and pulled her up, and like fucking stared at him, and he acted like he knew me and my daughter, like from the podcast, but I don't think he did. I think he was just drunk. But once I gave him that fucking look, bro, he didn't come back for the rest of the night because I told my wife, I said, he bumps into you again on accident, I am whooping his ass. Just to let you know. Yeah. So Hey, how did the Halloween decorations come out? They come out good. They come out all right. The front of the house is is decorated, and then all my animatronics are up. I don't know, Scott. I don't know if you've seen them since I got them all put up. But I'll show you real quick. My son's been out here fucking with them. You got this one. That's Darling Dolly, Night Terror, uh, Dagger Mike. I thought Dagger Mike was turned on, but maybe not. Chucky. Yeah, you got some skeletons under there. They got wet. There's uh, Terrorizer, Art, Buzzsaw, and then our jumping spider. So they don't go outside though. Like some of the shit went outside because my son put it out there, but yeah, I got a shit ton of them. I got three more. I got Ghostface. He's up in my office. My daughter's got Emily from the Corpse Bride, and then my other daughter has one. I can't remember what the fuck that one's called. But yeah, I got. Hold on, I got one. I got six here. I got nine altogether. I got nine altogether. So I like them. They're fun. I like messing with them and setting them up for Halloween and passing out candy and shit to all the kids. So yes, I have DM. It was a good interview. It was a good interview. I felt like Patrick Bet David. I felt like he kind of controlled the conversation a little bit, and it was more of like an origin story. But they plan on doing another interview here soon, so I think that'll be nice. They'll dive a little bit more into it. The one thing I know is you're not gonna like guilt Nick into like feeling bad about who he is like that. I think Nick kind of let him get away with some stuff because he didn't want to be rude. But I thought overall it was a solid interview. Very solid interview. So I kind of got into it. Nick really exposed Ben Shapiro. Big Ben Shapiro is a fucking snake. You gotta watch that guy. So I kind of got into it with an independent rapper today about Forgiano Blow and JJ Lawhorn's song that they had out. I think they've taken it down now, but I can't remember what the song was called. I played it on one of my live streams, but they've caught a lot of flack for that. I don't know if anybody's caught on to that or not, but that song that they put out uh, about hanging criminals or whatever, a short rope. I can't remember how it went. Short rope with a long tree or something like that. Yeah, yeah, I've caught a lot of shit about that song, and I got into it with an independent rapper today about it. But yeah, they're calling him a racist. The song wasn't about race. I tried to explain that to people, and people, I don't know. Once black people start thinking it's about race, it's over, bro. You might as well just turn your comments off and not argue with them. There's no fucking point. Because I don't believe it was about race. Some people do, but it was about, in my opinion, it was about people that have been convicted of crimes being publicly executed, and whether that's hanging or being shot by firing squad, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I took it as. I didn't take it as racism and hanging black people. I just didn't take it like that. But I can understand why they took it down or whatever. But I don't. I wouldn't fucking bend, to be totally honest with you, because they ain't gonna stop. They're gonna put out another song and they're gonna come out and say something about that fucking song. So everybody's got an opinion about it. I don't know. It's just, it is what it is. Everybody said that Trong, or Trong. Everybody said that song called White Boys was racist. The one that had FJ Outlaw, Rocky Luciano, Mises, Shaka Hustle Man. There were some people online. They're like, "Oh, this is racist. This is racist." Like, whatever, man. I didn't think it was a racist song. That Trong sounds like you need some sleep, dude. I'm telling you, I've gotten my ass kicked at work the last 2 days. Plus, dude, I'm telling you, Sunday night, bro, it was fun, but it was tiring. I was exhausted. I couldn't imagine them getting up and performing and shit. Yeah, I'm tired of hearing it too, bro. Everything's racist unless it's against white people. If it's against white people, it can't be racist, is the way they make it sound. I don't know, dude. I get tired of that shit. I get tired of the victimhood. I get tired of fucking blaming white people for everything. It just gets annoying. It's like a repeat fucking cycle, bro. And it's like, even if you, this is the thing, and I was going to talk about this too. This is the thing. Since Charlie Kirk's died, okay, since that happened a couple weeks ago, well, now it's a couple weeks ago, uh, everybody's gearing up to go back out and start doing these college campus tours. And I keep telling everybody that I know and on the conservative side or that I follow on the conservative side to not do it. And it's almost like they look at it as you're a bitch if you don't go do it. And my thing is I wouldn't do it. The risk is not worth the reward. And I'm going to tell you why. The risk is not worth the reward because the risk is you dying, you getting shot, you getting stabbed, you getting fucking murdered for your whole family to see. Okay? It's not worth it, bro. These people, and I'm telling you, these people on the left, everybody wants to say, we really need to turn down the temperature. Really need to turn down the temperature. Like, fuck, I feel like the right has been in a turn down the temperature state for fucking years. For almost a decade now. And it's like, how many times can we turn down the temperature when they keep turning it up? And it's like, it just keeps getting worse, bro. Who's the next person that's going to fucking die? Because that's what's going to happen, bro. They keep going to these college campuses, announcing their tour dates ahead of time. You're only asking for trouble, bro. You're only asking for something bad to happen. And I don't know. It's just not, in my opinion, it's just not worth it. It's not about black or white or left or right. It's about shitty people versus not shitty people. I agree. I agree. But I, for one, think the majority of the shitty people come from the left. Um, I think if it wasn't for Antifa and all the shit that happened during Trump's first presidency, um, or leading up to Trump's first presidency, I probably wouldn't even be involved in politics. Yeah, she met Hard Target. Yeah, she did meet Hard Target, which was super cool. Super cool. I got some pictures on my YouTube page. Yeah. We all got to meet Adam too, which was fucking super dope. I'd like to be able to get with Adam one on one and talk to him about political shit, um, Charlie Kirk, all that shit. I didn't really have an opportunity to talk to him a whole lot, you know. And plus, I just didn't want. I don't know, man. I'm the type of dude like I was like this with Sav and Bravo too. It's like I don't want to be like a fucking burden, bro. Like and I don't want to like I don't know. I don't want to be a burden to people, and I don't want people to think like I'm just doing reactions and doing shit like this to like get stuff from people. I don't know. I don't think anybody thinks like that, but in my mind, I'm like, I don't want them to think that way. Like, I'll say this: like, Simple Man and Hard Target and Adam are probably my three favorite fucking artists. Period. They were before I went to the show. They are after the fucking show. So, like, I just, yeah, Shane, I'm the same. I'm the same way. Yeah, yeah. It's like I want to meet you. I want to be, I was a little bit more aggressive with Hard Target, which I didn't really have to be because my daughter wanted to meet him. My daughter was like dead set, like we have to meet Hard Target, and I'm like, okay. So, which it worked out great. So, yeah, now they're shooting up ice departments. Yeah, yeah. Now we got them shooting ice, which is crazy, bro. I don't know the whole political side. I thought after the death of Charlie Kirk, the right would all come together and try to work together and try to focus on working for like the common good and put their petty differences to the side, but that hasn't happened. Everybody's out to get each other. We can't focus on anything. Um, yeah, he was Stephanie. He was excited to meet her. He was excited to meet her. I don't know. I think sometimes I'll say this, Stephanie. Sometimes I get in my head about shit. Like I get in my head about shit. Like I don't know. I don't want to be like a burden or like I don't know, looked at as like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like a moocher. Like I only want to be friends with you because of what I can get from you. And that's just not the type of dude I am. Um, and I don't think they think I'm that way either. So, so, but yeah, I think as far as like the right and what the oh hold on, yeah, yeah, he does. I think that you know, I think that I think that Hard Target. I don't think he understands how much of a fan he has with her. Like I'm talking like music wise, that's all she really listens to is like trailer made shit. Like it's it, bro. And she's all the time telling me like her favorite trailer made songs, Hard Target songs, Simple Man songs. She's even branched out, started listening to like Crowning Gambino and Corey. She likes Corey Spires, so it's like I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. I'm glad she like found something that we both like, or we both found something that we like. We share common bond in that area, and it was cool to share that experience with her. Just to watch her. I got a video of her like dancing, but it was dancing to one of Dusty Lee's songs. We were both so like into it with Simple Man and Hard Target. I didn't even have my fucking phone out. We were both fucking getting it. My wife was getting it. So, and my wife's a huge Simple Man fan. Thinks she has a crush on him. When I called him number five, she's like, "You're number one in my heart." I said, "Fuck you." You're number one in my heart. It's fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely something to bond over. It was good. It was good. I'd do it all over again. Do it all over again. Yeah, she was all about Simple Man. Yeah, she likes Simple Man. And we was talking to them after they performed because they went back over to the merch table. They were at the merch table all night, like just meeting everybody, taking pictures, selling merch. They were cool as shit. Like they were all over the fucking venue, bullshitting with people. Yeah, yeah. We were. I will say this: we were pretty close. Like we were up front. I was right next to a fucking speaker, which I regretted the next day. I was all fucked up. But yeah, it was just an awesome experience with them guys. The tour was I don't know, the show they have and everything they had set up. I mean, honestly, I'll say one thing that did surprise me throughout the whole thing. Now I knew Hard Target could sing. Okay. I know he can sing. But I thought, like you hear singing on an album compared to like real life. Nah, the dude can sing. The dude can sing. He's a little he's a little humble in that area. Like he don't really. He's like, oh, he usually says this one saying like something about like how he can hold his own singing or something like that. But nah, he was good. He was dope. And I think mainly with them it was just their energy, bro. The energy that they had. They did the double wide track, which had the fucking whole place rocking. I think we were like, they played one song about the Second Amendment that I had never heard before, but it's an older song. And I'm like, dude, I gotta find this fucking song. I agree, DM. He's a humble guy, but he's so fucking talented, bro. Like, I mean, I don't know. He's a talented fucking dude. And you look at a guy like that, and then you look at some of the mainstream people that are out there that fucking suck, in my opinion. And then you look at Hard Target, and you're like, why hasn't this dude like hit it off big, big? And it just goes to show you, like, in the same way with Simple Man. Simple Man, I think both of them should be bigger than what they are with the amount of talent they have. And I know I'm doing a little bit of glazing or whatever, but it's the fucking truth, bro. They're both super dope. Um, but yeah, I think Chop went to see him tonight. I think Chop went out. I know Gotcha Man went out a couple weeks ago, like when the tour first kicked off. Fuck, I think he stayed with Adam. I think he stayed with Adam and went to like the Illinois show or something like that. Him and Gotcha Man and Adam have hit it off pretty good, as far as what I can tell, from the Redneck Rave to now, which is good. Gotcha Man's a fucking dope dude. I like Gotcha Man. What up, ticked off Patriot? I hear you on that. Oh, he was at the Detroit show, Glenn. That's cool. Is that the one you went to, Glenn? Was the Detroit show? Listen, Stephanie, if you have a chance to go in Jacksonville, go to Jacksonville and go. Take you out a credit card, put it on a credit, whatever you gotta do. Go watch them because it's worth it, bro. It's worth it, and it's really not that expensive. What up, John? I see you. I see you in the chat, brother. You was impressed with Simple Man? Yeah, he's dope, bro. He's definitely dope. Yeah, it was fun, bro. Yeah, I agree. It's a definitely a dope event. I thought Adam fucking killed it. And yeah. I don't know what he did at the at the one you went to, Glenn. Hold on real quick. Sorry, I didn't want to cough in your guys' fucking face. um, but like he was like throwing fucking beers out in the crowd, which was hilarious. I think he hit somebody in the face. But it was fucking cool. It was cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do something here soon. I think because the last time I tried to do like a he threw beers in Detroit also. He hit I'm pretty sure I couldn't see like the contact, but he threw a beer and as soon as he threw it, he's like, "Oh fuck." And he's like, "Are you okay?" So I'm pretty sure he hit somebody in the face. And he's like, "You're supposed to catch it with your hands." My anxiety is horrible and no one can go with me from here. So there are a few people that said they'd meet me there. We will see. You don't have one person you can drag. I'm I'm saying this like I got friends, okay? Because I don't. As far as my friends, this is it. You guys are my friends. I have no friends. Now I hear you on the anxiety shit though. Like, if you don't like large crowds and shit like that, you probably won't like it. But probably be too nervous. What up, Slinko? How you doing? Slinko in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, but and plus, man, I tell you, I had a couple close run-ins with drunk people, but for the most part, like I kept my cool. Like I was gonna lose my shit on that one guy, um, but and I don't drink, bro, so I don't like being in those type of situations. But it was worth it. Not for the 6 hour drive, lol. And with my medical stuff this year, it's taken a lot out of me, so I just kind of need to know I'll get out of there, okay? Yeah. Then you might want to sit this one out. I don't know. Yeah. Because I don't know what the venue's like in Jacksonville either. Because where I was at, you stood the whole time unless you paid for VIP and you could sit down. Like they had tables and shit. But you had to stand the whole time if you wasn't like VIP. And if you're having medical conditions, yeah, you probably wouldn't want to go. My daughter was like, it was like, oh my, I don't even think Adam had came on stage yet. She's like, how much longer is this? And I said, we're staying for Adam. All right. I was like, we stayed for your people. All right. We're staying for Adam. Which, yeah, they're also my people too. But I was like, motherfucker, we ain't leaving. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I get it. I get it. Getting out there and letting them know. And yeah. And and that's kind of the reason I like their music, but I also, you know, I don't know. It was kind of like with them two. Um, I missed out on the opportunity for the Redneck Rave, and I feel like people like built bonds with other people at the Redneck Rave, and it was like all cool and shit. And like I missed out on that opportunity. Once I heard they were going to tour, I was not missing the fucking tour date. Wherever I was going, just because I just didn't want to miss. I wanted that opportunity. So yeah, I'm the same way. I like them more as people than anything. Yeah, and I've had some good conversations with Hard Target, personal conversations, um, which obviously I would never tell anybody. Like, but I've had conversations with him, bro, and it's like, you know, he knows as far as being an internet person, he probably uh, knows a lot more shit about me than what anybody else on the internet knows. Let's put it that way. Except for maybe Flawed. Flawed's probably the only person that Flawed's my go-to if I want to run something past somebody, or if I got something I want to get off my chest or something. Like I'll message Flawed. But like I said, I'm gonna start taking this channel in I wouldn't say a different direction. There's gonna be some changes to the channel. Like I said, I'm gonna start talking more politics. I haven't figured it out. I think it's gonna be Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm gonna do a political show, and then Saturdays I'm gonna do a like reaction stream. But my reaction live stream is not gonna be able to be on YouTube. So it's either gonna I'm gonna have to drop my Rumble link, my X link, or my Twitch account link, and people are just gonna have to watch me on there. Because I tried to do a live stream like before I went to the war tour, and it kicked me off. You haven't met Hard Target, but you've met Adam and the others. They're cool as shit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Kit. I'm gonna probably multi-stream to all three. Yeah, I have some more War Tour shit. Like I got a couple videos and stuff like that. But I'm not. I don't know if I'm gonna share them or not because they're not like very good. They're not very good. And to be totally, I just didn't have time to take any like really good shit. I think my daughter has some stuff on her phone. I was so busy fucking getting into the shit, bro. I was living the moment, bro. It was fun. It was fun. Yeah, but I usually do multi-stream. I I'll say this, when I do politics, I'll multi-stream. When I do music streams, I haven't been multi-streaming for the last couple months because usually I don't get shit for views on Rumble and I don't get shit for views on X. And Twitch, I just don't get nothing on Twitch. No matter what I do over there, it gets zero traction. I haven't tried actually gaming on Twitch though. I've thought about doing that, but I need to upgrade my laptop if I'm gonna do that, or get a desktop. I've thought about doing like gaming streams too. I don't know if I'm that fucking committed. I want to focus on politics and music. So, but politics is weird because it's moving right now. Politics is moving at such a fast pace that if you miss like 1 or 2 days of streaming, you feel like you're fucking behind. Like if you don't open the X app for a couple days, like you've missed like 10 to 20 years of information. Feels like a fucking decade has passed. And the big hot button issue right now is like Charlie Kirk and all that shit. But now they're diving more into like the conspiracy theories. And it's like, and I hate calling them conspiracy theories, but some of them have gotten pretty fucking whacked out. Pretty out there in left field. But I don't know if it was necessary. I'll say this about the Charlie Kirk thing. I don't know if it was necessarily exactly how the FBI drew it up and how they've reported on it. I think there was some very weird shit going on. But as of right now, this is where it stands. And if there was nefarious shit going on, you'll probably never know about it. They'll bury it deep inside a fucking CIA file. It'll never see the light of day. So, but I did want to say this while I'm talking about politics. People are gonna have to be careful going to these college campuses. And I said this about 2 years ago, and I've said it on the stream in the last couple weeks, but I'm gonna repeat myself. I said about 2 years ago, when Riley Gaines was at a college campus, she was doing some kind of speech, and she got attacked. She got attacked, and I appreciate you, Small Fox. Um, the Riley Gaines, she like 2 years ago, she got attacked on a college campus. Well, security didn't really do shit, bro. They didn't really do shit. They basically let these people like hit her and shit. And I said 2 years ago, I said, get the fuck. Conservatives need to get the fuck off college campuses. Okay? And it's not because I don't feel like their message is effective. It's because you have a large group of people, liberal whack jobs, that are getting more brave, more and more brave, and more willing to be violent. And you can't reach these people. You can try to preach the message of the gospel. You can try to preach conservatism. You can even do like Charlie Kirk, and you can do them both. Okay? But I'm letting you know, you are casting your pearls before swine. And God specifically tells us not to do that. Some people are just evil. And people don't want to hear that. They feel like there's a redemption arc for everybody. No. I feel like there are some people out there that are just evil and they're not going to change. And with this mental health medication and people playing into other people's mental illness, it has gotten out of hand. And then you add shit like crack, crystal meth, heroin, all the street drugs on top of the mental health medication. Then you turn up the political climate, and you're just you're begging for something bad to happen. And I'm letting you know that if they keep fucking around, Charlie Kirk is not going to be the only one. And I really hope I'm wrong. But I never called out like, hey, somebody's going to get assassinated. But I did say it's going to escalate. 2 years ago, I said, this is going to escalate. This is going to get bad. Like these security people, they're not these college campus security, even some of the security for Turning Point USA, they're not doing anything. They're letting these people be attacked. You think the cops are your fucking friend? Let me rewind it back for you to the BLM 2020 Summer of Love. Let me rewind that shit back for you. The cops are not your friend. They follow orders. And if their mayor is a fucking Democrat or their police chief is a Democrat, they have orders to follow. If their orders are to stand down and let you be attacked, guess what? You're going to get fucking attacked. And I think sometimes conservatives are too like trusting. Like almost like, well, I'm just trying to spread my message and try to reach the youth or reach this group of people or that group of people, and they'll say shit like, well, we can't quit going there because then we concede power and we admit that we're afraid and we look weak. And my thing is this is not a popular message. Like, you tell anybody on the fucking right what I'm saying right now, they're not going to agree with this. But the way I fucking see it is, You're walking into an ambush. And you're walking in um, unarmed. Okay? You think any of those Turning Point USA people have guns on them when they're walking to college campuses? Their security might. But if your security, most of these people, what they do is they hire security before they go out. These aren't like Charlie Kirk had his own security, okay, that had been with him for years. All right. And they didn't even see what was coming. Or they ignored a bunch of warning signs. Or like some conspiracy theorists out there think, or they were in on it. Okay. I don't know what to fucking believe. But you can't miss. You shouldn't. I don't know. I know he's not like the president of the United States. I know he's not like some big political figure. He didn't have Secret Service. But Trump had Secret Service. And we see how that worked. And I said after Trump got shot at, I said that Trump should stop doing rallies and shit. Because those people are just looking for a reason to take a shot. And I think people in our own government wanted Trump dead. You know, I mean, they almost got their wish, bro. I don't think people understand how close we were to an all out civil war. And I'm not calling for that. I don't want that to happen. I wish we could all just get along and find common ground on certain issues. But I'm letting you know, I've been in this movement for fucking 12 years, bro. It's not going to happen. You're not going to find common ground with these people. Most of them fucking hate you. And it was evident the other day when, there's a video. I got it on my Instagram story right now. It was like three white kids went to a HBU, historically black, or HBC, historically black college. And I can't remember where it was at. I think it might have been Texas. But they went to this all black college and set up a table and was asking them questions. Within 20 minutes, they were run off. They were almost fucking attacked. And security didn't do anything. And this is 2 weeks after Charlie Kirk gets assassinated. First off, bro, you're asking for it, bro. You're coming into an all black college with MAGA hats on, and you're setting up a table with minimal security. Okay? Strategic thinking is what I feel like the right misses on. Okay? And I'm going to be the one fucking guy, and I haven't heard anybody say it yet, but I'm going to be the one fucking guy that says stop going to college campuses. Okay? And I'm telling you, the one guy that really needs to watch out and not do any college campus tours, and I'm saying it right now, is fucking Myron Gaines. Telling you, bro, stop doing it. And it's not good. People hate you, bro. I'm not one of them, but I'm saying people hate you, bro. I don't know. I'm going on a big rant politically. I just feel like, hey, what up, Spencers? I didn't see you drop in the chat. I'm going on a huge monologue. But you got to think, bro. You got to, and I feel like a lot of times we don't do that, like when it comes to country rap either. When it comes to like our side with Adam, I'm not saying Adam or like Hard Target or Simple Man don't think like this. I'm saying like us as fans, we don't really think strategically. We're looking at, because I think Upchurch at times just toys with this fan base to try to get a reaction, and every time he acts, we react. And I'm just as guilty as everybody else. But he acts, we react. And that's exactly what he wants. So I'm going to burn one more and I'm going to be done. What up, Mrs. Slinko? Mrs. Slinko in the chat. So I think overall, as a country, as someone that's on the right, I think we need to start thinking more strategically. And I just don't think the best move for us as a political movement is to go back into college campuses. I think it's a bad idea. So Trump designated Antifa as a domestic terrorist organization. All right. That's who needs to be doing something about it. The federal government. Let them fucking handle it. And I know they probably won't, but I'm telling you, the more Trump's labeled them a domestic terrorist organization, Charlie Kirk got shot. Now they're shooting at ICE agents. They killed one, injured three, and then the shooter, took his own life. I'm just saying it's going to get worse. The more Trump pushes in on this group of people, the more he labeled them a domestic terrorist organization. He starts arresting these people. He starts cleaning up the streets. The more desperate they're going to get. The more, in my opinion, they're going to become more and more nut jobs, worse than what they are. And, I know a lot of people on the right think like they're weak if they don't stand up and go to these fucking campus talks and this and that. And like, I don't know. I'm sure their security will be better. I'm sure they're not going to put themselves in bad positions, but I'm sure Charlie thought that too. I'm sure Charlie thought he was safe. And it's that false sense of security, bro, that'll get you killed. These people are psychotic. And they hate your way of life. They hate what you stand for. They want to tear down this whole entire country and burn it to the ground, bro. I mean, it's evident. If you don't see it by now, you're blind. And I'll say this: it took it's hard to be like fucking honest about this shit because people don't want to hear it, bro. They don't want to hear it. It's not a popular message. And I'm not talking about just Turning Point USA shit, going to college campuses. I'm talking about the overall message that the left hates you. I think everybody deep down inside is like, well, they're our fellow Americans. No, they've lost their mind, bro. They're gone. They're gone. You look in their eyes, bro, they're gone, dude. These people hate this country, and most of them can't even really tell you why. They can't even tell you why. I honestly think we need to separate. We need to separate. Let them form their own fucking. All of them can move to California, and they can take California, and we'll take the rest of the United States. Let them declare as their own country. I think that would work for them until they threatened us. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of people out there that are, in my opinion, uh, good people. But I'm telling you, I just feel like sometimes we are just so naive on the right. So fucking naive. Triple T, I did that because I'm a secret agent working for the FBI and the Illuminati. I, I triple crossed your or I double crossed your triple T's. And then I went to the kitchen and made a bag of tea. Can you imagine how fucked up the left zone state would be? Yeah, it would be bad, bro. It would be bad. It would be bad and it would be comical. I just don't know, bro. I don't know what the answer is. Why stay in a country that you fucking hate so much? Why stay in a country you hate so fucking much? Have a good night, Triple T. Are you live right now? I thought you was live. I thought you was talking about Webby and Tom McDonald and Dax there for a minute. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The whole right wing, left wing political shit. We're gonna deep dive into it. I know that for sure. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. I'm gonna try to get some guests on and shit too. So you don't have to listen to me talk all the time. I know Nightworks. I know he'll come stop by. I like to have a Nightworks on the other night. I'd be hearing rumors about cross protection conspiracyisms. Yeah. Oh, that the roast of Upchurch is. I'm gonna do something here soon if he keeps talking shit. But yeah, fuck that motherfucker. Ugh. Him and his gay ass Black Leggings album that's gonna come out. I seen a video of him playing the guitar in black leggings and Spanx. Fucking loser. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my plan. I'm going to do something against Upchurch here soon. 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 I got to roast him every once in a while. That video of Black Denim is on Facebook. For some reason, he must be running ads on Facebook because he popped up on my feed. What are you doing, bro?
It's a cricket.
Okay.
By the door. I tried to get water, but it jumped at me.
Yeah.
It's been haunting me.
All right. Well, I'm gonna jump off here. I just wanted to jump on here and bullshit for a minute. Like I said, I'm still recovering from the war tour. I'm gonna come live. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? No, Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'm gonna go live tomorrow night. Just to let you know, on my computer. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing yet, but I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I gotta figure out the music stream shit. Like when I do music streams, because it's gonna have to be on alternate platforms. Just to let you guys know, give you a heads up. It's the last time I tried to do one, they kicked me off YouTube. So, all right, I'm gonna jump off here. I appreciate you guys stopping by, hanging out for a little while. listening to my rant about politics, listening to my stories about the war tour. So awesome time. If you get the chance, go check their tour out. It's well fucking worth it. Trust me, it's well worth the money. This is dope event. All right, I'm gonna head out. God bless you guys. God bless your family. And God bless the United States of America. Seriously, be safe out there. Have a good night.